Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Thomas's Friends, Danger at the Diesel Works from 2011. So let's get started. The sky over the island of Sodon was usually calm and blue, but one day, as Thomas and Percy was enjoying a ride in the countryside, they saw black clouds of smoke. They knew there was a fire, and they raced to help. An old farm shed was in flames. Thomas and Percy let the farmhand take buckets of water from their tanks. Luckily, a new engine named Belle arrived. She could shoot water from her tanks. The flame fizzled and went out. Everyone agreed that Belle was a really useful engine. Belle was happy to help, but she knew Soda needed a real fire engine. You need Flynn, the fire engine. He's a real hero, she peeped. Sir Topham Hatter thought this was an exciting idea. The next day, Thomas took Belle on a tour of the island of Sodon. They visited Birdam Docks, Netford Station, and Thomas Branch Line. Belle liked everything she saw. Thomas and Belle didn't ask Percy to go with them on the tour. Diesel noticed that Percy was lonely and slid up next to him. Thomas is very busy with that new blue engine, Diesel hissed. He invited Percy to visit the diesel works. Percy wasn't sure he should go to the diesel works. Thomas always said steamers shouldn't puff there, but Thomas didn't seem to care about Percy lately. Percy slowly rode to the diesel works. His axle tingled. Hello, Percy, boomed Diesel 10. What an honor. Please come in. The diesel works were dark, grimy, and a little scary, but the engines was all very nice, especially dim and dark. They fixed the diesel, but they didn't even have a crane. You should tell Sir Top Hanner you need a new diesel work, puffed Percy. He doesn't listen to diesels, said Diesel 10. Percy had an idea. I asked Thomas to tell Sir Top Hanner. He always listened to Thomas. Diesel 10 smiled. When Percy returned to the steamworks, he saw Flynn, the fire engine, had arrived. Everyone was impressed by Flynn because he was bold, red, and shiny. Percy felt very unimportant indeed. Only Kevin listened to Percy's story. Kevin couldn't believe the diesel works didn't have a crane. Kevin, if you was there, you would be a hero, Percy puffed. Kevin liked the idea of being a hero very much. That night, when Percy returned to Tidmouth shed, he saw something that made his blood bubble. Flint was in his berth. If I'm not wanted here, Percy thought, I'll go someplace where they like me. Percy found Kevin, and together they rode to the diesel works. They stayed there all night long, something no steamer had ever done before. Back at the steamworks the next day, Percy told the steam engine where he had been. Everyone was shocked. Thomas' box fizzled. Victor was angry that Kevin was still at the diesel works. He rattled off to tell Sir Top Hatter. Percy and Thomas raced to the diesel works. Thomas said he would help them get a new building, but Diesel 10 wasn't interested. Since Victor isn't at the steamworks, we are going to take it over, and we want you to lead us, Percy. Percy proudly led the diesels to the steamworks, but when they got there, no one listened to him. The steamworks is ours, roared Diesel 10, and we're not giving it back. Worst of all, Diesel 10 said Thomas was being held prisoner at the diesel work. Percy knew he had made a terrible mistake. He quickly went back to the diesel work where Den and Dart was holding Thomas. As Percy screeched to a stop, sparks from his wheel started a fire. Now he had to save Thomas and put out a fire. Percy knew only that one engine could help him now. He raced to find Flint, the fire engine. Percy found him at the Soldon Search and Rescue Center with Piston pumping the two engines, puffed to save Thomas. At the diesel works, Percy convinced. Wait. At the diesel work, Percy convinced Den and Dart to rescue Thomas. All the engine watched as Flint boldly pumped water onto the fire. Hooray for Flint, Thomas peeped. He's a real hero, Percy puffed. The flame hissed and shrinked and spotted out. Thomas and Percy collected all the steamers and hurried to save the steamworks. The diesel refused to leave, taking things and using a trickery is wrong, Thomas peeped. We can help you get a new diesel work, but you have to be fair with us. Suddenly, Sir Top Hatter arrived. He was very cross. Diesel 10, he said sternly, you have caused confusion and delays. Because of you, none of our engines have been really useful. Diesel 10 whimpered and his craw crumpled. Sir Topham Hatter explained that the diesel would get a new diesel works. That was always my plan. Everything takes time, and everyone must wait their turn. The diesels and the steamies agreed to work together to build the new diesel works. When the new diesel work was completed, all the engine came together for the grand opening. Sir Topham Hatter was very proud. The new diesel work showed what can happen when all kind of really useful engines work together, he said. Everyone cheered, and all the engines peeped proudly. Percy and Thomas was especially happy. They were glad to be best friends again. They giggled and jiggled and puffed with joy. So that was Thomas and Friends, Danger at the Diesel Works from 2011. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day. Well, another video coming out real soon.